The teachings of Jesus is so amazing. We live in a world that is so testing of our faith. We live in a troublesome world. Many times you might be discouraged. You try your best, but was never acknowledged or appreciated. I am sure you have experienced that. But Jesus said in Matthew chapter 5, verse 10, 11, and 12, let me read for you. Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when they revile and persecute you, and say all kinds of evil against you falsely for my sake. Rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven, for so they persecuted the prophets who were before you. What an encouragement, isn't it, brothers and sisters? Jesus said, if you are persecuted and reviled, and people say all kinds of accusations and false things against you, for His name's sake, Jesus said, rejoice and be glad exceedingly. Because the prophets of the ancient days also were persecuted for God's sake. So brothers and sisters, if you are speaking up for the truth, if you are doing the right thing, and if your conscience is right, and your relationship with God is straight, don't worry what the world thinks and what the world speaks about you. Ultimately, at the end of life journey, what matters is what God thinks of you. Let the world persecute you. Let the world accuse you. Let the world say what they want to say. What matters most is what God thinks and say about you. Jesus said, rejoice exceedingly. Even if the world persecute you, don't worry. Even if the world accuses you, don't worry. Even if the world revile against you, don't worry. As long as you are doing the righteous things for the sake of God, live and let live and live for the sake of God, and do and live a righteous life. God bless each one of us to live a righteous life today and forever. Amen.